What is good, my fellow Legends ZA enthusiasts? Welcome back yet again to Unhinged Society, where today we'll be having another discussion vid. The topic of today's discussion vid is going to be Barbaracle and where the stat points for its Mega Evolution were allocated. So, I'm currently on Central Leaks' Twitter page, and he has revealed the stats for Mega Barbaracle. It's on this list right here. And if you guys are interested in seeing this information, head over to his page and check it out. I did hear that he would be having this information up for a limited time. I'm not sure if this is on the main page or on the parody page, but he did mention that some things would be getting taken down. I guess to avoid legal ramifications for leaking shit in the first place. But yeah, if you guys want to hold on to any of that info, head over there and save it through your various methods. But without further ado, we are going to head over to the damage calc and get into the discussion vid. So right off the bat, Barbaracle gets a much needed boost to its attack stat. It gets 35 points going from 105 to 140. 15 to its defense going from 115 to 130. Unnecessarily 10 points to its special attack going from 54 to 64. It gets a nice and much needed boost to its special defense going from 86 to 106. And another 20 point boost, much needed, in its speed stat going from 68 to 88. Now, the reason why I'm not too annoyed by the trolling of the special attack boost is because Barbaracle gets Shell Smash. And although I did hear some rumors about that move not being in Legends ZA, I am hopeful and pretty sure that it will return in Champions. So, with Shell Smash, you don't really need that much in speed because you're obviously going to be doubling your speed. And base 88, if I'm not mistaken, you go hit it with a Jolly Nature. You run 252, you're sitting at 302 speed. You tie with base Exegro, right? And if you run an Adamant Nature, which I'm pretty sure most people will be, you're sitting at 275 and you're going to be pretty fast after you double your speed. Most people probably aren't even going to run full speed in they're probably not going to run full speed in speed stat when they EV it, because you're going to be sitting at 550 speed. And the only thing that can really outspeed you, not even Naive or Jolly speed booster Iron Valiant will outspeed you after a speed boost if you run max, because 1.5 from 550 is 3.66. Iron Valiant sits at 364. But enough with the minute details. So you got a speed stat of 88. Let's see what the speed stat looks like if you randomly decided to max it out. 342, it's whatever. The HP is 348. I don't really see people running a bulky Mega Barbaracle set. The defense stat, however, is a nice 394 if you were to run Impish. And the attack stat, you go ahead and run Adamant on that, you're sitting at 416, which is pretty insane, right? 416, after a Shell Smash, you're going to be sitting at 832. That's going to hit pretty hard. And I don't know if Barbaracle will keep Tough Claws, but at the same time, I don't think it has a physical rock move that makes contact, because it goes from the rock water type to rock and fighting. But as far as rock moves go, I'm not seeing a rock move that makes contact. So, unfortunately, unless they give this thing something along the lines of Mighty Cleave, Barbaracle will continue to not make contact with its rock moves. But it has Brick Break, Low Kick, Superpower, and it does get close combat. I'm looking at the Gen 8 Barbaracle because it's not in Scarlet and Violet, so it doesn't have the move pool update. But I'm pretty sure this thing will be getting access to close combat. So, the stats that this thing got, honestly, I'm satisfied. I didn't get to make a video on speculating where the stats would go, but this looks pretty similar to something that I'd hoped for. Obviously, I would have never given any stats to its special attack. It would have probably went to speed. But outside of that, I'm satisfied, right? This thing has access to Shell Smash, and the speed isn't that crazy, so honestly, making it faster than 88 speed probably would have been pretty OP. There's nothing that's going to be catching catching this thing lacking. You don't have a lot of Scarfers above 366 speed, other than the Booster Energy Roaring Moon, Scarf Meowscarada, and yeah, I can't really think of any Scarfers past 379 speed. So yeah, you go ahead and take a look at its physical move pool. Let's look at its special move pool first, right? If you'd ever, for whatever reason, maybe want to run Ice Beam, Sludge Bomb, because you are a rock and fighting type now, you lose your water coverage. So I guess you could have some pretty niche sets, because like, let's see, 64, uninvested, and you're probably going to run a minus special attack nature for whatever you do. 147 times 2 is 294. So I guess if you wanted to not be walled by Mega Meganium, you could EV it so that you can run Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb. But Shell Smash, a rock type move, a fighting type move, you'd probably want to run a water type move to hit ground types, because now you don't have anything to hit them with stab wise, and if you just forego the water move, you're pretty much a sitting duck. So that special attack stat is going to be pretty niche, honestly. But physical moves, you've got Earthquake, Liquidation, Night Slash. I thought this thing got knockoff at one point, but I could be wrong. But who's to say, because we're looking at the Gen 8 move pool. It would have definitely gotten some new moves in Scarlet and Violet, and it's definitely going to get some new tools in Pokemon Champions / Gen 10. Status move wise, Bulk Up Home Claws, which nobody will be running. We will all be running Shell Smash. Maybe some people will run Stealth Rock. Others might run Swords Dance, which I don't see why anyone would run Swords Dance when you have Shell Smash at your disposal. Yeah. It's whatever. This thing is definitely going to be, I feel this thing is going to be OU material. Definitely going to go crazy behind screens or Aurora Veil. And with their rock and fighting type, this might just be the new Terrakion. Like, this just might be the new Gen 5 Terrakion, but for Gen 10. So, yeah, I am satisfied with how these stats turned out. I can't complain. This is one of the mons that received the longer end of the stick, because looking at the stats of some of these mons, I'm gonna have to get into a video on that. I'm probably gonna drop a video for discussing all the stats for the mons that have been revealed tomorrow, so look out for that. But yeah, this is Mega Barbaracle, and I'm satisfied. We can do something with this. There's something there. There's work that can be done with this mon. So hit the comment section, let you guys know, yo, English does not appear to be one of my attributes today. Hit the comment section, let me know what you guys think, if you're satisfied with how Barbaracle's Mega Stats came out. And thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.